we're going to show you the tips and tricks how to clean and disinfect the broiler farm. But first, we need to install the trolley. So here we're going to show you some things that are needed for the installation. As example, we have a hose to connect the pressure water with the trolley. We have a hose and a pistol to connect the foam lines and the water lines to the trolley to add the product on the walls and the ceilings and the floors. We have, of course, multi-SGA and the foam cleaner that will be on the trolley, and those pins will go inside the cans for the right dosage of the product, and of course the kit, so we can measure before and after what we are doing and what are the results. So let's go install it. To work with the Intra-Hygiene trolley, we need pressure and water. So we are going to work with a high pressure washer. This machine needs a minimum of 150 bars of pressure and 11 liters of water per minute water flow. When you have these specifications, the Intra-Hygiene trolley will perform optimum. We are going to connect the pressure washer to the network. We're going to connect the water hose to the machine so it has the correct water flow. And this hose is the connection to the trolley. So this hose we are going to connect over here, and then this coupling will go directly on the hygiene trolley. Here we are at the Intra-Hygiene trolley. This trolley is developed for professional cleaning and disinfection. What we designed is a very stable trolley with 4 wheels for mobility. Stainless steel, very solid, with no possibility of any corrosion of oxidation of the metals. So it's made and developed to work with in farms. We just explained that we need pressure and water to work with the trolley. Therefore, we have this hose that is connected to the high pressure washer. This one we will connect to the injector on the trolley. This is the incoming water. This incoming water also needs to come out, and this is the hose where it goes to. We connect it on this side of the injector. So the outgoing water will go to the hose and where the pistol is connected to. Be sure that this hose is not longer than 20 meters, because if you make it any longer you can lose pressure and that can affect the quality of the foam that you spray on the walls. Everything is plug and play, so very easy. You can make it connected and deconnected, so you can easily switch between lances of foam and water. Also the lance you can put very easily on the side of the trolley in the special designed tubes. Of course, we need product as well. So this side, red cap, red hose, red plastic signs to be sure that you make not any mistake by connecting, as example, foam cleaner on the wrong side. When you put this metal pipe inside the cap, Intra-Multi-GA will have a dosage of 0.75%. This side is for the foam cleaner. Again, white cap, white hose, white plastic signs, so you cannot make any mistakes. When you connect this metal pipe inside the can, you have a 2% dosage when you work with the foam cleaner. So it's one trolley, one setup, one solution, always the same dosage, and you cannot make any mistake. After the installation, we are ready to start working with the Intra foam cleaner. Be sure that you wear hand protection and also eye protection for safety. At this moment, the switch is in the middle. This means that you only have access to water that is coming from the pressure washer. Move the switch to the side of Intra foam cleaner. Now you have the 2% dosage that you can spray on the walls. To have a good suction in the beginning, activate the pistol And then you see the product is coming very nicely out of the can. Then we take the foam lens, eye protection,
The IntraClean Quickscan is a very easy tool to measure the degree of pollution on the farm, in the drinking water or on surfaces. Let's see how we apply it on a surface swab. Before this farm was cleaned with intra-foam cleaner, we measured an RLU value of over 360,000 RLU, so clearly a very dirty farm. After intra-foam cleaner, the walls look very clean, but let's see what we can measure. To measure a surface, you take a 10 by 10 centimeter square, on which you can roll your swab 5 times from left to right, while rotating the swab 360 degrees. Then you put it into the tube, shake it for 5 seconds, and then we put it into the clean Quickscan, and let's measure. Now we get a value of 210 RLU, meaning the farm is much cleaner as before, but still it can be reduced even more with intra-multi-GA, as some pathogens might still be present here.
So you just saw after the RLU measurements from Daisy that already with cleaning you remove a lot of pollution and the RLU goes down to levels that you can ensure that 90% of the job already is done. So now it's time to finish the job with multi-GA. So the switch goes to the red side of the multi-GA with a dosage of 0.75%. The nice thing about multi-GA is that you can also work with the foam. So you can see exactly the spots where you already applied a multi-GA. So you know exactly which surface you already treated, yes or no. I'll show you.
A practical tip. As we explained in the first session when we presented intra-multi-GA, the product has, besides active ingredients, also many supporting elements. One of the main goals of these supporting elements is the deep penetration properties of the product. If you take a look here on the floor, you can see that there is a very obvious crack running through the floor here. Pathogens can hide in the cracks, and of course you want your product to be able to reach also those pathogens. But not only the visible cracks are hiding spots, also the very porous surface that is present here has very small cracks and holes where pathogens can hide. So you want to make sure you use a product, intra-multi-GA, with deep penetration properties, so that also the pathogens within the surface can be eliminated.
This is the wall where we just applied intra-multi-GA. As you can see, it's still a little bit wet, and that is exactly the meaning. We leave the multi-GA on the surface and let it dry in, because multi-GA has the capability to have residual action. So that means even after 6 days, still multi-GA is able to have disinfecting capacity for microorganisms. So it's an extra additional benefit of the product.
We finished disinfection with intra-multi-GA. Let's see what the results are. 32 RLU.